Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Scrap Mechanics. And on tonight's episode, I am joined by a very good friend. We have Cypher Deck with us.
Hey everyone, it's Cypher Deck.
And you guys may not recognize this area, but and there's a little ducky there. We are going to be showing you off, or showing off, I should say, to you guys the park that we have built. This is the very first map that I created a long time ago. If you guys remember the stairways that came down and the spinning platform and things of that sort, it has progressed. We have spent I think it was like a whole day. I think it's like 16 hours of me just messing around on here with Silo and with Cypher Deck, and just creating all sorts of wondrous things behind this wall you see here, guys. This is our park. We're going to go through it one at a time and show you guys what we've created. Of course, at later dates, we're going to be adding to it, and we'll show you exactly how each and every one of these things was created in great detail. But for now, we just kind of want to show you some of the progress that we made. Now, this is the wall. It says, "Welcome to AC Gamer Park." I just put that in there. It's more of all of our park, so I would like to come up with a name that suits all of ours rather than me taking the credit for it, because I really didn't do all of this. It was an equal, cooperation with all three of us. So let's go through the front gate and see what we got here. Now, I'm really kind of proud of this because, me and Cypher were just talking. I started off as a noob, and I didn't know anything about this game when we first started. Now we have these doorways that open up for us. You just kind of stand within the little centerpiece right here, and the sensor actually sees you. The door opens. You're able to come inside fairly easily without getting caught. You also have another sensor over here. So people who are waiting in line and they have kids, and they're like, oh, the kids are getting restless, they need something to do, they can come over here for a little while, and they can get on top of the spinning toilets, because it's perfect for kids. Who doesn't want to ride a spinning toilet? And if you get on top of it, you can see right over there in the distance, somebody has to turn it on for you, but let me turn it on and jump on real quick. If it will let me. There we go. And it's just a merry-go-round, guys. This is the best I could do, just trying out the idea to see if it actually works. And it works fairly well. I like the way it looks. I do want to, incorporate the gazebo that goes around it. Maybe add a little bit more effect to it as far as design, because it's just all wood. Maybe throw in some different color tiles, and maybe move this thing out a little bit so you got dual layers of toilet seats, and maybe go up even higher in the air for that to work. It's just, endless amount of things you can do with this. We also do have Silo in the game with us. Unfortunately, he's not on the call. This is the little box that I have covered up, but I could always dig down into the ground and just bury it down there so it doesn't show up. But once you're in here, you can't get back out unless, of course, you come over here through the secret little path and go out this back way, which is kind of dangerous because this is where the machinery kind of goes, so maybe not the best idea. But if you come over here to the back way, you'll see that it opens up, and you get to cut a little bit in line because, you did give up your spot, and you've probably been over here for a little while, and, you got kids with you, so I'm giving you guys a little advantage, and you get to cut. If you come up here, though, this is where the first roller coaster is going to take effect. Oh, he can't get in. This other piece over here, it didn't go down enough. This one on the left?
It didn't?
Yeah, the one on the left didn't go in as much as the one on the right did. That's the...
Yeah, it looks like it.
No, I mean, you can see it over here on this one. It needs to... That one needs to go in all the way.
Is that not?
No.
They should all be exactly the same as far as the numbers go.
No, it didn't go in. If you look at it, this very first layer, it goes all the way back. You can see that it's one too far down. We'll have to work on that, guys. Let's go ahead and remove that so you can actually see it take effect right there. Let's get rid of that too so we don't get any extra lag. There we go. And now he should be able to drive that out. Yep. Now you can drive it out. And he has it on super speed because he likes the speed. And let's go ahead and get on, guys, and he can show us just what that looks like. It's a 3-person ride. Let's see if he does it. Here we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. A little bit too fast, but, it works. Let's see if I can take control of the speed demon thing here. Here we go. Here we go. Boy. A little bit of lag. You need some boosters on this sucker?
Definitely need a thruster on the back of it.
Yeah. Whee! Yo, we are going down. Oh man, there we go, guys. And then of course you just put it back on the jack here actually, and I'll show you what that looks like. I can bring it back over here to the little garage that he created. Well, we're gonna do that one just yet, but it's kind of cool the background of making the park work. So if we come over here, actually I don't think I can get inside of his little building because it's too short for me to get inside. You kind of have to crouch to get inside this doorway. So let's see if I can remove a few of these blocks so I can actually get inside. Right there. Okay, yeah, that's good. Now let me put that back on the little platform. If you come inside here, you'll see he has some stuff set up here in the inside. It's actually kind of cool, the idea that he's created. If you click some of these buttons, where's the button for it? There's a button in here right there, I think, yeah. If you can click that button on that one, it should lower. Yep, there it is. And if I put this down right where it's located, right where the indentation on the floor is, I can raise it up a little bit. And if you push the button again,
Oh,
you'll see that it automatically raises this platform again. Let me come over here, and if you can push that one more time so I can show it off
sure.
here in the back. It will automatically raise this platform the way he's done it to fill into that void right there. So now it's actually on. I don't have to recreate. I don't have to build a platform in between it. It just kind of shoves it in there. If I had it at the right height, it'd be a little bit smoother. Let me go down a little bit. There we go. If you get it at exactly the right height, it goes in super smooth. In fact, let me go into our gun mode here so you can kind of see what he's done. Right there and right there. And then down here. And I'll even show you what the controls are inside here. Now, I've tried recreating this. It's very difficult. Not only do you have to get those controls just right, you have to get the length just right as well as of the blocks. If you don't get that, and there's a little bit more over here on this side inside this wall that you can't see. There is a post, a pillar right there, and I think there's one more on the inside there. But yeah, you have to get that length just right, otherwise it doesn't fit. Once you get it in there, though, this is the cool thing. You can get back up on top of the chair, and he's set up little sensors in here. Oh, you know what? Why can't it move? Oh, because it's still on the pad.
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
let me take that
Lift.
off. Let's get rid of the lift. We'll go in there, and he
Oh,
has.
wrong chair.
Oh, did I get in the wrong chair again? Oh, there we go. He has little sensors in here that actually see that you're there, and it will turn the platform. You can see you got to be in there just right. You need to access the sensor. There it goes. Turns the platform for you. And then when you move up, there's another sensor that opens up the door for you. So let me get it outside, and then I will get out of the car so he can drive. There you go. And we'll get into the passenger seat and let him do this. The bridge is closed up here, so let me come up there and open it up for you guys so that you guys can actually pass. There we go. Ah, he fixed it for us. Okay, so can you get in? Here he comes. Yep. And he's taking off. There we go. Let me get in. There we go, guys. That is fantastic right there. Yeah, we just need some boosters, man. Some boosters will definitely do it. I don't know what we would call this ride. I want you guys at home to kind of let us know what you think this would be. The Pillar of Death. He popped right out on cue right there. So I love it. I love the way that looks. One thing I would definitely suggest, though, guys, if you're going to build one of these tracks, put these little pieces in, these little, ramp type pieces, because it definitely helps so much when it comes to, going smoothly up that. And even with those, it's really not as smooth as it possibly could be. There's just so many designs on creating the right roller coaster. You can kind of see the design that he went with over here, which is, it covers on both sides, but it keeps the center free so that you can have a wall right there. I like that design because it allows multiple places on the track to be actually connected to the ground. So if you do a mistake where you disconnect something, it doesn't destroy the entire track. That kind of brings me to what's actually happened with something that we created over here. Actually, Cypher did. I'm going to let him talk about this one because it was his design.
The little tiny ones?
No, the ones over here that go completely surrounding the line that it's traveling on. This one,
yeah. So pretty much I followed the same suit, except I gave it a whole lot more space. And we have 3 chairs on here. One's a toilet, apparently. Someone needed to go to the bathroom really bad.
See,
We use electrical engines because of the fact that they are more sturdy, and they should stay nice and tight to the rail as well.
oh yeah, this works beautifully. And in fact, what I found is it works a little bit better when you actually have two lines up there, two rows of blocks rather than just one, especially when you're going to be making turns. And this used to go, if you guys can believe it, it used to go as far, actually farther than you can see in the distance there. But it doesn't have an undo button in the game yet, guys. Please, 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 please. Can I say please even more? Put an undo button in the game. Let me fix the mistakes when you do something like that, because that took me about 6 hours to create the roller coaster that went for a good 10-15 minutes out in that distance. And it
Yep.
all got destroyed because it was not connected to any other piece on the ground other than this one area over here. And yeah, it sucks. It sucks bad when that happens, unfortunately, but it works really well. I like it. I like it a lot, and it can go up really high. It just has that downside where the track itself, until it's finished, is only connected on one side or the other. If it had been connected on the other side, the track would have stayed up, but I hadn't quite gotten, a full circle around the entire map yet. That would have probably taken me, 3 or 4 days to do, and until I had, it wasn't secure, so...
Yeah.
But the toilet's up there because it's a smaller seat, and therefore it fits. It just didn't want to fit with the big seat and the little medium seat, so I had to put the little toilet on there. Plus, if you're up in the sky and you're going at a snail's pace, and you're going to be up there, you're going to have to go at some time, guys. So, it's nice to have that little toilet up there so you can... No privacy, though, but hey, you're up in the sky, so who cares on that one? But where are you
Nice.
at?
Oh,
You're
I'm
up
at
there.
the top here.
Oh, okay. So one of the other things that we're kind of working on that I've just started building is this platform right here. This is going to be a roller coaster that goes straight up into the sky. It's going to have booster rockets. So it's almost like your elevator that you built on yours.
Yeah.
Except it's not going to have the control. It's just going to have a button that you push. It lights the boosters. It goes straight up to the very top, as high as we make it. And at the very top, it's going to have a ceiling of some sort, maybe a little lip that stops the roller coaster from going any further. You hit the button again, it turns it off. Or even better yet, we might create some kind of mechanism down here that times it so that it automatically turns off on its own and comes crashing down to the ground. And if we time it that way, we might be able to time it so the roller coaster has the boosters fire just slightly before the ground, kind of evens it out a little bit, and then drops off. So it's not like a huge crash when you finally hit the ground, like you're breaking every bone in your body. The way you can do that is something that Silo has shown us, where it actually, you put down the little computer mechanism, and you have it rotate on a block. You put a block down, you put a bearing on it so that it will spin, and then you connect the actual computer terminal to it, like this. That would be the computer terminal. And you have it rotate in one direction or the other. And underneath is where you put one of the sensors. And the sensor would, of course, activate the next one, which you would have right here. And that would go off to the next one. And that would rotate over the next sensor, and so on and so forth. And timing that with the actual delay and the speed of the rotor would allow you to time what you eventually want to be activated over there. So it's just it's kind of a cool little technique that I was not aware of. It actually works rather well, and I would highly suggest. Oh, yeah. Were you doing something with that one?
Oh no, I was just making another horn.
Oh, okay. And yeah, I like that quite a bit. It's something we're working on right there for sure. Over here, though, this is going to be the fun house. You can see you can kind of come over here and get inside. I do have an idea for this. I want to create a doorway that unravels like the doorway in like Harry Potter, or the number of movies that have done it, where the blocks come out and kind of fold in on themselves more than once. And you can create a huge, huge doorway with something like that to create an active environment. But this is going to be the fun house. You got the stairways that go up, so you got something kind of cool to mess with over here. And yeah, I like the idea of creating something that's just going to be for the pure enjoyment of testing out little ideas, little strategies of ways to do things. But again, it's a work in progress, so it's not quite all done yet. I don't think it's going to be, where it shows the grass over here. I think eventually this wall right here is going to go straight up over here so that it kind of blends in and it doesn't, you know, show like where it was on the ground. It's just going to be one of those things we have to work with. Over here, it's kind of lost a little bit of the building because it needed the space for over here. So this building's going to be a little bit of a different shape. Maybe move it out a little bit more. Maybe just change the shape of it. Same thing with this stairway. I think I'm going to go ahead and make an automated stairway. Or even better yet, maybe one of those elevator systems you were showing me. Maybe just a one-stack elevator system that goes straight up or down. We might try that. But we got the bars of soap. This might be, you know, a sneak peek behind the scenes of, you know, what it looks like in the construction area. You got your little radio and stuff. And then, of course, you have the very first door, the door that we built together, guys, that shows you just the basic mechanisms of how to do things. It's kind of weird. I like it, but you also have over here something that Silo built. If you want to come over here with me, we can take a ride, although this one is very dangerous. Because when you get inside, guys, there is no telling where you're going to end up. You have to put you have to put a seat down. Yeah, we're in a Skype call, Silo. We'll definitely get you in a few minutes after the video's over. But yeah, we can go flying. Let's see if Silo wants to get in with us. He's more than welcome. Doesn't look like he's going to. So let's go ahead and push the button. It fires the rockets, and then we'll shut it off. Nope, shut it off. Shut it off. Shut it off. Oh man. And yeah, now we are a gazillion miles away from where we were a minute ago. So it does.
Go ahead and shoot up again. We may be able to make it back.
Oh, you think so?
Maybe.
Okay, I think we're gonna go even further away than where we were, but we'll try it. Because it does tend to. It does tend to like lean to one side more than the other one. You know what you need in this one? You need the ability to push different buttons to activate different rockets on different sides, so that you can have some control over, like, what direction it goes in. That did get us a little closer to where we were. Oh, now we're rolling. Nope, not quite the direction we want to go.
Oh, yeah.
That way, maybe? Nope. Seesaw? Oh, look, we created a seesaw. Hey, maybe we could do that. Maybe we could create a seesaw in the game.
All right.
It's an interesting idea. Definitely might work. Let's go ahead and drag this vehicle back with us. I got it on the little lift over here. That one needs a little bit of work, but I like the idea. This thing can send you so high up in the air. I was kind of very cautious with it because the last time I turned it on, it took me about 10 minutes to get back because it tossed me all the way on the other side of the map, and I didn't have a car or anything like that over there, so we definitely need to build different stuff on different parts of the map. I think what we're going to have over here is the roller coaster area, the theme park. And then on another part of the map, we're going to have a track. So you can have, you know, drag races out there on the desert area. And then another part, maybe have a place to show off fancy cars. Because Cypher Deck, if you want to talk about it a little bit, you built a really, really nice truck.
Yeah, I built it after a 30s or 40s style vehicle. And it looks pretty nice so far. I want to do it again and put a convertible top on it. And I already have Lambo doors on it and everything. Also, I want to put it so you can open the hood and see all the horsepower.
Yeah, so we need a little area to kind of show that off, a little area for you to have like your muscle cars and stuff where people can go there and just admire the look of it.
Yep.
There is one other thing that Silo built over here. It's kind of weird. It's a like an ice house. I don't know what part of the map you're on right now, but if you see it over here next to his garage on the left, there you are. Are you the one on the stairs? Yeah. Yeah, he built this, and it's kind of a little cheat. It goes into the ground itself. So if we sit on the toilet, how did he activate this? Was it a lift? I think it was a lift, yeah. So let me go put the lift out there, if I can move. Actually, I can't move. Let me... Oh, I'm stuck?
Press... do you have your...
Crouch?
Your crouch
No,
key?
I don't have my crouch key up. Let me go into options and set that up real quick. Crawl is control. Okay, so I guess I do. Let me set that to something else. Let me set that to the D key. There we go. Resume. There we go. Ducking. The problem I had with crouch is I could never get out of crouch once I was in it. There we go. Okay, so now if I put the the platform in the right area. Raise it up. And then lower it. Is that how he did it? I don't remember how he did it. But this actually goes beneath the ground itself once you have it set up the right way.
Oh, is he gonna do it?
Is that him doing it right now?
Yeah, it's not me.
Okay, good. He'll figure it out because it's on the inside. It was kind of cool though. You can go beneath the world. Of course, that's a cheat. You're not supposed to be able to do that, but there's nothing down there. It's just you can see the layer above you of the world, and I guess maybe you could build stuff down there, build like basements and stuff like that. But you would have to have a way to get down into it, and I'm not sure what his technique of doing it was. Let's see if he can figure it out for us. Because I'd like to show you guys that. Because some of you out there probably want to, you know, it's kind of a cheat. You're not supposed to be able to get down in the ground. Get in. Okay. Oh yeah. So there he goes. Okay. Let's go ahead and get in now, if we can. There we go. I'm in. Can you get in?
Um.
Oh, he got rid of it. Why did he get rid of it?
Oh, he has three of them now.
Yeah, he had to get rid of one so he could put the lift in there. What's he doing up here? Okay, so he's gonna put it in. Oh, I see what he's doing. With the lift being at a higher elevation when you put it in, will definitely make it where you can lower the lift down, and by lowering the lift down, allows you to go down beneath the earth itself. So, yeah, definitely a little cheat. The programmers are watching. They're probably gonna fix that. It's not something they probably want you to be able to do. I think it would be cool to be able to dig into the earth, but man, that would be so much lag, I'm sure, to create like a subterranean level.
Yep.
Let's see if he can do this. I'm sure he can because he just did it a minute ago. He's just trying to refine his process here to make it where it actually works a little bit easier. And he's really good with the game. If you guys have any questions, any ideas that just aren't working quite right, you know, I would definitely suggest hitting him up. Of course, we're getting better at the game as we play along. You guys can see over here all the stuff we've created, but you know, he's definitely spent a lot of hours messing with stuff, and he's taught us a few tricks as well that we weren't aware of. So, definitely hit him up if you need a little bit of guidance on things. Is it going straight up? Kind of. It's still a little bit off to the side over here. Not quite big enough on the roof.
Oh.
Did you get out?
Yeah, I'm out.
Because I think he's gonna go down now. Let's see if he does it. Nope, not quite. Not where he wants it. He's making it a little bit bigger. Yeah, he's gonna make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Let's see him do it now. Come on, you can do it. I do like the way the blocks look, though. I haven't used these blocks myself, but it gives that ice illusion to it. So maybe we'll put in like an ice bar or something. Oh, I think he has it. I think he has it set up. Okay, are you in?
I'm in.
Okay, so yeah, see, look at this, guys.
Whoa.
We are now beneath the earth. And of course, if you get out now and jump out, you will respawn on the surface. So you don't die, you don't lose anything. It's just, it's interesting to have this look down here. Let me see. Can I move? Go into D mode. Ah, that fell. And there you go. Hey, you're not playing the game the right way. Stop that. You're playing the game wrong, guys. And that's what it says right there. So you can see right here what it looks like from the surface. You can't see any of the building. You can just kind of see this little outcropping from the lift itself. That is really, really cool. I like the way he's done that. I like the way it looks when he's... Are you doing that, or is he doing that?
He's doing it.
Okay, so are you in the car?
I'm in the car.
Are
Am
you?
I upside down?
Yeah, let me write you back up. There we go.
Oh. That's alright. I was just playing with it.
There is one other thing I want to show you guys before we head out. Of course, you do have the silos construction over here, the first vehicle we made, which works really, really well. It's just a little big and bulky to fit on the track that we have now, considering it's cut out, you know, very specifically for Silo's vehicle. So we're going to have to find another track to put that on. This is the other track that we're building, and you can kind of see a lot of similarities between the tracks we've already built and this one. This one's going to take advantage of all the different types of roller coasters we have. We're going to have it where it goes on the top right here. So it's going to have the top piece that it can connect to, just like it does down there on this one over here, where it's completely surrounded on all sides. And then over here on the edges, we're going to have it where it goes around, wraps around like it does over on that one down there, that roller coaster that we were riding on that one. But it's going to have two sides. So it's going to have wraps around on this side, it's going to wrap around on this side, and then it's going to connect on the very top. So it's going to be 3 roller coasters connected into one, which will allow a greater platform right here in the center for 10, 15, 20 people to kind of ride on. And it's going to give it more stability. These roller coasters, these tracks anyways, are going to break up, and they're going to go and connect to the other one, so that the single ones down here will still be able to use the tracks that this one has up here without having to use the tracks that are connected down here. So you'll have one roller coaster that takes into account all 3 designs, and then you'll have the other ones that take into account just one design, still being able to use the tracks of the other one. So none of it's going to waste. None of it's just, for one or the other. They're all able to ride with one another. And we'll have to set up bridges and terminals and things of that sort to allow one to get on and the other one to get off, and things down the road with these little keys and stuff. But you can see right there, that's another one of those little things Silo made right there. And that's how it works right there, guys. Very, very simple design if it's built just right. And I'll go ahead and go into build mode right here so you guys can see exactly what that looks like. 1, 3, and 2. I'll go ahead and go into that so you can see he has 90, 180, and 90 again. Remember, though, the distance of the blocks is very, very important. You got to get that right. Otherwise, it just doesn't sit right on there, and it kind of, it will jumble around quite a bit, make all this ruckus, and doesn't go as smoothly as it possibly could.
Yep.
But I think, guys, that is going to be the end of the episode on this one. We have shown you all the stuff that we have done, just kind of a brief overview. Again, at some date in the future, we will go through and show you each and every one of these designs, how they were built step by step. So if you want to create the stuff, you're more than welcome. The one suggestion I would say to leave you guys on when building something like this is to make sure when you're building platforms or anything else, to give yourself room to work underneath, to hide stuff, to go down. So you want to have at least 2 or 3 layers of blocks, or at least space down there. Maybe not the blocks themselves, because that does kind of eat up a little bit of processing power, but the actual layers will give you the ability to hide your computer terminals and your buttons, and have just your unseen stuff not seen. Because if you do it with just one layer, there's really nowhere to hide that stuff. Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh, we almost came down exactly where we went up. Jeez. I love it. I love it. We just need to find some way to do it automatically where it goes back and resets itself. You don't always have to do it manually yourself, but...
Well, you know what we could do is we could find a way to get up to the top of that and make one big oval.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And that's how you reset it.
And go upside down, yeah, and come right back into it. That could work. That could definitely work. And if you have it where there's a little latch over here, a little switch that you can hit, or even better yet, a mechanism that when you pass by it, it automatically does it for you, that sensor, and just have it come straight down into this and reset it for you so that it will connect and remove this bridge right here so that it's real smooth. That could be a thing. It will take a little doing, a little bit of thinking and setting it up to make sure it's all as smooth as possibly can be, but it's doable. Everything in this game, guys, no matter what your ideas are so doable. It's just you got to put the time in to do it, guys. Again, thanks again for watching. I do appreciate it. If you're watching on my channel, definitely go and check out Cypher Deck. He has helped create a lot of this stuff. Unfortunately, the game doesn't run as smoothly on his computer just yet, but at some later date, I'm sure he's going to be making plenty of videos. Also, he may be using the footage that I create and cutting and pasting to create his own videos with different ideas and creating voiceovers and stuff like that with very useful information. So I would go and check out those videos when he creates those, as well as the multitude of other Let's Plays that he creates on his own that are just fantastic. Grow Home is one of them I'm watching right now, and I know he has a few other ones in his arsenal that will be coming out later this week, so definitely check those out. You want to say anything before we head out, man?
Oh, thank you guys for watching.
And we will definitely catch you all next time.
This is Cypher Deck.
And I'm AC Gamer.
Peace out.